Hello everyone, I'll be reviewing this Xbox PLAT 1 Mantis player today.
In 5, 4, 3.
I feel like a lot of Mantis is gonna be based on how good you are, like just aiming in general.
You think this is a challenge?
And you're also triple support, which is something to note as well. So this seems to be interesting. You get an early Human Torch pick. And then your team is actually walking up pretty slow actually. Get early group pick. I don't like this. I think you should be damage boosting more, personally.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Enemies on approach.
The Human Torch is flank. So, and they do die. So I'm just wondering, we all know you're triple support at this point. So maybe you and just a thought, but you and Human Torch probably could have flanked for that play there. You can actually play split because you're triple support, and you can leave the other two main healers to keep your front line alive. Okay, heal's kind of necessary there, but because you're triple support, you should be damage boosting more. Damage boost. I think you damage boost yourself here, but your penny isn't damage boost, for example. And this positioning here is off as also. You don't want to be here because you're being spammed by their squirrel girl. You have line of sight of every one of their characters if you're playing here. If we go back a couple seconds, I think 5 seconds here. Instead of rotating like that, how about you rotate this way towards your cloak? In that way, you won't get shot by the enemy spam, and then you still kill the fort anyway. Just a thought, because if you lived, then you probably could have gone for an early push. Just 2 things already. So to summarize, early rotation with Human Torch, so you can assist him earlier, rather than it being too late by the time you realize you need to help him out. And you need to just rotate a bit better with the positioning for now.
Us against the world.
Big cloak ult.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Okay, good trade.
Enemies on approach.
Boost the Iron Man a bit more here. Like right now, I think you're a bit too conservative with your leaves right now. Like you have what, 4 at the moment, don't you? Almost 4. That's my point. I think you should be at a constant state of just 1 to 2. Like, your damage boost is really good as Mantis. It's basically her best point. It's her only use as a support these days. Her healing is not exactly great. So you need to, that's why you need to damage boost hard as Mantis. Okay, nice. You haven't double support ulted. Good. Damage boost yourself and others here. You have 4 leaves. Not your cloak. Yourself and your tank, who's really playing far back for some reason.
Coming up behind.
You don't have sleep darts, but you have 4 leaves again.
Beholds the god of thunder!
Okay.
They look like they mean business.
Good sleep on Groot. Actually, I won't say it yet.
That's my sister. Let's pop back up under their nose.
Yeah, I wouldn't position there if I were you. So the issue is that you're actually technically in the correct place. It's just the fact that you're a penny solo tank is why you guys can't actually push really well on attack right now. That's literally the only issue. You don't actually have a tank that's making space. So that's okay. That's a big issue.
The darkness.
You're also out in the open here, which is a big issue too. You don't really have a backup in case the Hela actually starts hitting shots on you. You can actually play about here, perhaps. You have to cover just in case you need to duck away for cover. You're still in LOS of healings when you play here too. Or you can use the Groot War, enemy Groot War as well, until it breaks. Or you can play further back with your supports here. Either way, you're out in the open, which means in case they actually decide to aim at you and they hit 2 headshots, you're gonna die.
That's a dead.
So she actually gets the res because of that too. To Hela. So you dying there is a big impact for the fight. Other than that, you need to play more aggressive with your damage boost, so your team can actually make aggressive plays and stuff. Like you should be, with Mantis, especially with triple support, you should be looking for like 70% damage boosting people with your leaves. Either yourself or other people with your leaves. If you're double support, then you're healing the right amount, but you're not. And remember, you can stack your leaves as well. Remember that part. You can stack the duration of your leaves. So you wanna damage. You wanna stack it. Sleep it. Okay, so you have points. Generally, you want to boost your Human Torch and Iron Man though. Like generally speaking, your DPS needs boosting the most. They copied Groot, I think. Just you should be starting to look out to push out a bit more now. Who's that point though? Clear point first. 4 on point. Just sleep him. Okay.
They look like they mean business. That's much better.
Okay.
We better test this out. Us against the world.
See, I'm feeling sharp.
So now the game's on pause. Oh, I wouldn't have supported the ult here. There's no reason to. There's a reason why you don't support ult here. Your Iron Man is ulting actually. That's like problem number 1. So if he actually kills the cloak, which he fails to anyway. But if he kills the cloak, then you had no reason to support ult. And B, you're like what? When you ulted, you're like 6v2 or something. Okay, not 6v2. You're
Maximum.
You're 4v2 Mantis ulting with your spawn being closer. So this is not a good. I think this is not exactly needed to support ult, personally. Because you're so far ahead in numbers.
Shielding. Yep, please. My other armor can do that too.
Not to mention the enemy lineup of Cloak and Groot at the time is not enough to kill anyone when you have double support.
A little
Okay.
help, please.
Better stop that vehicle! There's still a chance to stop them!
Actually, hold on. Let me check something.
Only 60 seconds left! Let me help!
That's better.
Oh,
You made me angry!
Special delivery. Wakanda style.
Please.
That felt nice.
what are you aiming at? Okay.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them. Let me help!
Okay, so nothing too out of ordinary right now.
Welcoming committee.
Better stop that vehicle!
Only thing that's concerning is like you're not really aggressive enough for damage boost, and that's it. And like one support ult, not so great.
Ancient totem to the Hall of Vast. Piece of cake.
It's now or never!
Like this screenshot right here is an example of how not to do your leaves. This is actually perfect, actually. 3 heals or when you're playing triple support and 1 damage boost on the actual support is not good. Should be like It shouldn't be like that. If I go back a couple of seconds. Oh my god, where's my mouse? Oh my god. Okay. So healing cloak there's fine. Okay, that's okay. Damage boost her, questionable. Not really gonna do much with that damage boost. Healing Penny, I would say damage boost her. Yeah, she's full health with double support. Well, was triple support even. And heal Iron Man again, like he's full health, triple support. Should be damage boosting him, and he should be damage boosting Johnny here as well, or Human Torch. Although he ends up feeding anyway, to be honest. No amount of healing is gonna fit Cinder. And you should be healing Invis here, actually, if anything. Heal on Iron Man's okay.
Hell unleashed!
Your powers
Run in your cloak ult here.
Us against the world! You've got to reboot, Tony. We need us against the world!
Heal your Invis here.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, both of your supports die with support ult here. Really? So yeah, a lot of questionable decisions from everyone there. Who's support ulting first? Who's support ulting first? And you should be healing your supports a bit more.
It pleases me to be helpful.
Generally speaking, the heals are reserved for your supports. Damage reserved for your DPS and tank. Unless you absolutely need it, of course. You're a bit close here. Okay, you finally have a second tank. Heal there's okay. Damage boost Penny. Heal Groot again. Never mind. She no longer needs it. Damage boost here.
Pulse charge.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Good invis ult. Although yeah, that's gonna be big. They're shielding that too, so they're definitely planning that.
That hurt way more than it should have. Supernova!
Okay. To be honest, there isn't really a great play here. They kind of just beat you with a combo. That combo is actually kind of hard to beat by yourself, at least. Use an individual. The only thing you could do is try to throw a Hail Mary sleep at the Scarlet to try and cancel her. Other than that, there's not really much you can do. It's based on your team just actually trying to counter it with a shield or something. So let's move to the next point then, I guess.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The master
So you have magic now. You double heal with 2 tanks. Okay. So now you should be playing a bit more healy.
I don't think
Bit more
that's
healing.
welcoming committee. That's better.
That's fine. Your goal is to make sure the Iron Man wins his duel against Human Torch. That's kind of your goal here. So nice poke on his Human Torch there. Nice sleep on Scarlet. Heal Iron Man here though. Yep, I thought so. He's gonna die.
Not my queen. Not you. Not ever. I didn't even use a shovel.
It pleases me to be helpful.
Okay. I mean, you guys win the fight, I guess.
Feel better, fight better.
Let's do some damage.
They're main, by the way. I don't know if you saw them, but they're main. Yeah, again with the positioning. You don't have a backup plan in case things go south for you. So I'd recommend positioning here instead of there. You're out in the open, no cover. Hela hits 2 headshots, you're dead. So if you played here and start poking them, realize that Hela's headshotted you, you at least have the cover to back out here. Same point as again. Same point about earlier. Your team counter trades you, but then Invis dies, and now you have no heals. Human Torch loses his Iron Man loses his duel, and then you guys lose the point probably.
They're ahead.
So you come back. I wouldn't recommend fighting this.
Just in time.
Feel the pull. You make me.
A little extra oomph.
My life energy flows stronger.
I'm counting on you, friends.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Okay, that's fine. Honestly, that damage piece is fine. He's a long range poker.
Onward to my sacred home.
You don't have to fight alone.
I think Magic's gonna struggle with your heals because you have no long range healers, right? So that's also an issue. So, and Loki's managed to snuck up behind and go for assassination plays, which is kind of funny actually. So I guess it's on you to react to actually you dying to the Loki behind. You kind of just had a late reaction to the play, which is the main issue. And I think Magic's gonna struggle with these heals because none of you have infinite range heals like Rocket or Luna. So maybe a swap is needed for the Magic as well. I mean, if you know every support, I'd pick Luna here. There's no reason not to play Luna here.
Spider mode.
Your Magic needs that healing, and I think she's gonna pop off in this
Us
spot.
against the world.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Again, I think you're not aware that you used to be aware of flyers a lot as well. I think you're getting 2 tunnel visions on your tanks here. You're overtime healer, so you can actually multitask with your healing here. Cause look at your Iron Man trying to fight for his life here, and you're like kind of not aware of it. I think he's up there. Yeah, they're dueling for a long time actually. Although the Iron Man doesn't realize about the Human Torch.
Focus on the battle.
Full arsenal prime.
We are
Your powers are mine.
Okay.
Us against the world. Behind you.
You should start falling back now that your Mass Assault was over.
Shields up.
Your Invis ult. Okay, that's fine. You should be scared though. They have a strange and hella ult to worry
By
about.
the eye of Agamotto!
Stand with you. Feeling fantastic.
I think you're... Actually, no. Never mind. That's fine.
My other armor can do that too.
You let dark. Ooh, I'm more dangerous.
Your primary damage booster should be Iron Man, by the way. It's your job to keep the Iron Man alive, I feel like. You should be his pocket healer at this point. It's a nice damage booster.
moving again.
I'd say stack another damage boost on him.
Good medicine.
Supernova.
And remember... Oh. Remember that you can use Loki clones to farm your headshots to regain your leaves. She's gonna go for ult. Yep. The range is that small? Scarlet ult? Really?
What am I? Invisible? Feeling fantastic.
Like, you can damage boost your tanks here as well, just in case they need to.
We've got trouble.
Because you haven't got any damage boost running at the moment. But you have your ult again.
Letting the good medicine.
I'm counting on you, friends.
Heal your Iron Man and damage boost him. Yep, that's fine.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Clearly,
You should be playing more aggressive here. Yeah, like here. But also damage boost your Iron Man at the same time.
Force burst.
Like, look how, like, he can deal with the Human Torch if you help him. Like, he can duel him
Us against the world.
as long as you help him.
Much better.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Full arsenal.
Okay, nice. Your Iron Man's good. Like, you should be helping him more.
A little help, please.
That damage boost should be constantly on him, basically.
Good medicine.
Yeah. So
Whoever they are.
it's clearly Invis isn't helping him either. So It's just on you. It's on your responsibility just to help him. If you constantly pocket him, the Human Torch will never be an issue.
Chin up.
In fact, the Human Torch has switched to Iron Man
That wheel moving
himself
again.
because of how badly he was being diffed. So
Vortex field.
again, you always want to keep
Your powers
an eye
are
on him.
mine!
Because look how easy he's winning his duels. Double Hell ult,
Spider mode.
and none of you support ult? What?
I can't medicine.
With you.
We are undefeated.
10 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a shield, sure.
I mean, I don't know what's going on in BC, but the fact that none of you support ult for the double Hello ult is crazy. That I don't know what the hell is going on, but one of you should have definitely support ulted earlier, way earlier. It was a good Mantis ult from you. Maybe a bit late. A bit sooner would have been nicer, like maybe 1 or 2 seconds earlier. But the idea is alright, and that's why you win the fight. You can counter push with the Mantis ult and win. But generally, generally this VOD is just mostly use your damage boost a bit more. You want to experiment with damage boost, like kind of feel what's comfortable with how much damage boosting you can do, and keep an eye on your flyers a lot as Mantis, because this Iron Man was definitely winning his duels. If you helped him, he would win 100% of them. And some positioning errors, you just need to make sure you have a backup plan, just in case you need to duck and cover.